The biggest scandal in the crypto industry is taking place right before your very eyes, and unless you've been hiding under a rock, you will know about the FTX scandal and its CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, if you don't know what's going on, let me give you an update. Sam Bankman-Fried, CEO of FTX, built a number 2, a successful crypto exchange, and then information was leaked to the press. Sam was sending out fake information saying bad things about the founder of Binance, his name's CZ, not only the business, but him personally and his family. What Sam Bankman-Fried failed to remember is that Binance invested heavily, almost $2 billion in the FTT token at the beginning of the FTX journey. So what did CZ do? He said, right, I'm selling my FTT tokens. He tweeted and then he sold almost $2 billion of that. That set panic into the markets. Anybody else holding that token wanted to sell that token as quick as possible. And then everybody else said, we better get our money out of FTX altogether. So any investments they had in any holdings, people started to get rid of as quick as they possibly could. That created a massive liquidity problem for FTX. They weren't able to fulfill the demands of the clients that wanted to exit. Now, the only thing FTX could do was then move into a place where they went to raise capital as quick as they could. The only savior of FTX was going to be CZ and Binance. He tweeted that he was going to look at doing that. While I slept one night, the following morning, Binance had said, we will not be involved in the process. We are not going to save FTX. That led to mass panic, and within 24, I think maybe 36 hours, FTX were placed into Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Sam Bankman-Fried had resigned. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you've got your money invested in FTX, it probably means that you're going to lose it. Not sure, but it probably does. Unless you took your coins from the exchange and you put them into cold storage. What does that mean? That means taking those coins or tokens, whatever you've got, puts them into cold storage. Let's imagine a USB stick that you've got, you shove in a safe, it's then protected. Now that might seem a bit wacky, but that's how the digital and crypto world works. So what now? What next? Well, first of all, Sam Bankman-Fried is now not under house arrest, but he's under observation by the authorities in the Cayman Islands to make sure he doesn't run away. They were the second biggest donor to the Democratic Party in the United States recently. So God only knows what's happening there too. So what are the next steps? Well, first of all, remember, just because FTX went out of business and into bankruptcy, it doesn't mean every other exchange is bad. There are lots of great exchanges out there. So don't just think one bad egg is going to sour it for everybody else. It certainly isn't. But also, if you invest your money, make sure you spread your assets. There are 6 classes now. There are 6 asset classes. Let's go through them quickly. Obviously, crypto is the new one. But we've got property, we've got equities, we've got currencies, we've got fixed income, and we've got commodities. These different asset classes enable you to spread your assets out and make sure you diversify your risk. Don't get sucked into the get-rich-quick schemes like many of you did with the whole crypto space. Don't get sucked into places where you can make fast money, because if you do, the chances are there's high risk attached to it and you could lose out. So spread that risk. Pay attention, never invest in something you don't understand, and make sure that you are doing the right thing with your money and making sure you're protecting it, but making it grow in a sensible, safe, and stable way.